I, Rahul Chopra, Faculty of Physics, going to discuss the new syllabus of the Physics Class 12th CBSE. Students, these are the units and their marks. As you know, your first unit is electrostatics and your second unit is current electricity. Unit first and unit second both contains the 16 marks for the CBSE final paper of the physics. Unit 3, magnetic effects of current and magnetism. Unit 4, EMI and AC. EMI means electromagnetic induction and AC means alternating current. Both third and fourth unit contains the 17 marks for your final paper. Unit 5 is the electromagnetic waves and unit 6 is the optics. Both unit 5 and unit 6 contains 18 marks for your final paper of the physics. Now, unit 7, dual nature of radiation and matter. Unit 8 is the atoms and nuclei. Both these units contains the 12 marks for your final paper, and unit 9 is the electronic devices, which contains the 7 marks. Earlier there is unit 10, which is communication systems, which is deleted by the CBSE in this year. Now, we discuss the question paper design for the final paper, how the paper come. Now, the pattern of the paper, remembering type questions, understanding, contains 27 marks. Applying, analyzing contains 22 marks. Evaluating and creating type questions 21 marks, and when you total them it becomes 70. Now step by step we study the thoroughly syllabus of the electrostatics. Now unit 1 is the electrostatics, and there is a subdivision of chapter 1, which is electric charges and fields. Electric charges, you have to study conservation of charge, Coulomb's law force between the 2-point charges, forces between the multiple charges, superposition principle you have to study, continuous charge distribution, electric field due to point charge, electric field lines, electric dipole, electric field due to dipole, torque on a dipole in uniform electric field statement of Gauss theorem and its application, to find due to infinite long wire, uniformly charged infinite sheet, and uniformly charged spherical shell. Specifically, you have to study field inside and outside for uniformly charged thin spherical shell from the chapter 1. Now from the chapter 2 there is electrostatic potential and capacitance. Electric potential comes under it, potential difference, electric potential due to point charge, a dipole and system of charges, equipotential surfaces, electric potential energy of a system of 2-point charges, and of electric dipole in electrostatic field. Now the conductors, insulator, free charges, bound charges inside a conductor, dielectric and electric polarization, capacitors, capacitance of a parallel plate with and without dielectric between the plates. And there is new modification that energy stored in a capacitor, no derivation required, only if you have to study formula for energy stored in a capacitor. Now unit 2, which is current electricity, and there is subdivision that chapter 3 is current electricity, you have to study electric current, flow of electric charges in a metallic conductor, drift velocity, mobility and their relation with electric current, Ohm's law, especially VI characteristics, linear and also non-linear you have to study, electric energy and power, electrical resistivity, conductivity, temperature dependence of the resistance, internal resistance of a cell, potential difference and EMF of the cell, combination of the cells in series and in parallel, these are the important, Kirchhoff's law and Wheatstone bridge from current electricity. Now from the unit 3rd, which is magnetic effects of current and magnetism, there is subdivision of chapter 4, moving charges and magnetism. Now you have to study concept of magnetic field, Oersted experiment, Biot-Savart law is very important, and its application to current carrying circular loop, Ampere's law and its application to infinitely long straight wire. Mainly modification is straight solenoid, only you have to study only basic and formula, no thorough knowledge is required. Now force on a moving charge in uniform magnetic field and electric field, force on a current carrying conductor in uniform magnetic field, force between two parallel current carrying conductors, this is important. Definition of the ampere, torque experienced by a current loop in uniform magnetic field. Current loop as an magnetic dipole and its magnetic dipole moment. Moving coil galvanometer, this is very important. And its current sensitivity, these are the short topic which is very important for the final paper. Conversion to ammeter and voltmeter. Now students, now comes the chapter 5, magnetism and matter. Bar magnet you have to study, bar magnet as an equivalent solenoid, and there is modification that you have to study only the basic, not go thoroughly for this bar magnet as an equivalent solenoid. You have to know only the basic concept, only formula, no deep knowledge is required. Now magnetic field intensity due to magnetic dipole, mainly bar magnet, along its axis and perpendicular to its, and here again CBSE specify qualitative treatment, it means only you have to study basic, not go deeply for this topic. Torque on a magnetic dipole, mainly bar magnet in a uniform magnetic field, and again CBSE specify qualitative for only in a uniform magnetic field magnetic dipole. You have to study only basic, only formula for the final paper, magnetic field lines. Magnetic properties of materials, mainly para, dia and ferromagnetic substances, with examples, magnetization of the materials, effects of temperature of the magnetic properties. Now there comes unit 4, electromagnetic induction and alternating current. There is subtopic and chapter comes chapter 6, electromagnetic induction. You have to study electromagnetic induction. What is electromagnetic induction? Faraday's law, induced EMF and current, Lenz's law, self and mutual induction. And now the chapter 7, alternating current. Alternating current you have to study peak, RMS root means square value of the alternating current, voltage, reactance, impedance, LCR, series. You have to study only phasors only. Resonance, power in AC circuit, power factor, wattless current from the alternating current. AC generator is very important, transformer is also very important. Now there comes unit 5th, electromagnetic waves, and there is subdivision of chapter 8, electromagnetic waves. Basic idea you have to know for the displacement current, electromagnetic waves and their characteristics, transverse nature, and there is specification of qualitative idea, means you have to study only the basic electromagnetic spectrum, mainly radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible, UV, X-rays, gamma rays, including the elementary facts about their uses. Now there comes the unit 6, optics, and there is division of the chapter 9, ray optics and the optical instrument, and these are the topics, and then mainly you have to study all these topics: astronomical telescope, reflecting and refracting. These all the topics are very important from the ray optics. Now the chapter number 10, wave optics. Wave optics, Huygens principle, reflection of a plane using wave fronts, proofs of the laws of reflection and refraction. This is important, using Huygens principle. And mainly modification is Young's double slit experiment and expression for fringe width. No derivation is required. Coherent sources, sustained interference, diffraction due to width of the central maxima, and this is modification, that qualitative treatment only for the width of the central maxima. Now from the unit 7, dual nature of radiation and matter. It contains also subdivision. Chapter 11, dual nature of radiation and matter. Dual nature of radiation you have to study: photoelectric effect, Hertz and Leonard observation, Einstein photoelectric equation, particle nature of light, experimental study of photoelectric effect, matter waves, wave nature you have to study fully. Now the unit 8, atoms and nuclei, a subdivision of atoms and nuclei. Atom, from the atom chapter, alpha particle scattering you have to study, Rutherford model you have to study, Bohr's model. These are very important models you have to study for the final paper. Now hydrogen spectra you have to study only basic from this topic. And from the chapter 13, nuclei, composition you have to study nucleus, nuclear forces, mass energy relation, mass defect, binding energy, thorough knowledge for per nucleon and its variation with mass number, nuclear fission and nuclear fusion you have to thoroughly study. Now from the unit 9, electronic devices, the subdivision of chapter 14, semiconductor electronic materials, devices, simple circuit, energy band. This is important. In conductors, semiconductor, insulator you have to study only basic knowledge for this. Intrinsic, this is important. Extrinsic, semiconductor, p-n n-type, p-n junction, semiconductors, diode, IV characteristics in forward and reverse. This is also very important, and its applications, junction diode as an rectifier. This is also very important. So this is the new updated syllabus of the CBSE of the physics. Thank you.